In the knot, officers are faced with someone in crisis.
WMTV's Tabitha Bland talked with the Monona police chief to find out how his officers are equipped to handle those situations.
Chief Cheney tells us that over the weekend, Monona Police Department responded to a call which started as a domestic violence situation, then quickly turned into an individual threatening to harm themselves. WMTV responded to the scene because of that large police presence there, and we do have video of police taking that man into custody using non-lethal force. We have decided to show that video to you tonight to show how the training that officers received helped keep everyone safe.
I have an opportunity to de-escalate this.
This is the first thought of Monona Police Chief Brian Cheney while responding to someone in crisis.
Crisis intervention trainings, they really help supplement the work that we're already doing, and they make sure that we keep in mind the mental health component.
On Saturday, Monona PD was faced with a situation where this training came into play.
Many communities such as Monona, Madison, we're equipped with less lethal devices.
Officers responded to a situation of an armed man in Monona threatening to harm himself. By using non-lethal force, the man is disarmed.
And so the device used actually by a Madison police officer who is trained and equipped was a 40-millimeter projectile launcher.
Without being harmed.
So it launches a less lethal projector that makes impact on the subject and creates some dysfunction. And in this case, it rendered the subject to disarm, and we were able to rush and safely take him into custody.
Officers are putting themselves in situations where they are not necessarily sure what they're walking into.
Emily Smiley is the program director at NAMI, Wisconsin, who provides the crisis intervention trainings to law enforcement like Monona PD.
In 2024, we trained over 700 officers in CIT training.
Cheney says that the training is important because in situations like this, the best case scenario is for police.
I have a standing order to all of my officers that they will go home at the end of their shift.
And individuals in crisis to walk away unharmed.
In that moment, what was identified as being priority is making sure that the subject didn't harm themselves or force us to harm them.
Cheney says that while the situation on Saturday drew in a lot of attention because it required a large police presence and was on a busy road, they are actually faced with individuals in crisis very frequently. Live in the studio, Tabitha Bland, WMTV 15 News.
Tabitha, thank you. And Chief Cheney goes on to say mental health trainings like CIT help to ensure officers are prepared for situations similar to what they saw on Saturday.